Easily a possibility that something could go wrong.
I don't think so. I actually think the lesson here for me, because I'm a full-grown man, I'm always trying to draw lessons from it. My lesson here is not anything to do with internet or what they think or comments or people's opinions of me. My lesson doesn't come from the song. My lesson doesn't come from the backlash, none of those things. My lesson here is to stick to my morals about avoiding.
Could someone send me the link when he was talking on the podcast last year about how apologizing would sell him out? How apologizing is what they want. We watched it yesterday.
People. There's a particular person in that group who everyone's saying I sold out. His name is Sneaky, and he's a piece of, and he deliberately did something to get clicks for his views, not understanding it's going to put me in jail. And why should I hang around with people who will put me in jail for their clicks? Would you hang around with someone who would do something which is going to put you in a...
You invited me to the party.
These are two grown men, just wah, wah, wah. This guy, he did it, not me, him, and like Andrew's showing a very, very, very shallow, like, part of him, and then Sneako's feeding right into it. But I mean, it's all clicks and views. But it's not though, because they're genuinely upset with each other, and maybe it's like a man crush, not a man crush, like not in a gay way or anything like that. But they're both like they just want to prove themselves, I guess, prove themselves that they're not wrong.
Like you said, it should come. You told Cloud that, yeah, and then you were nothing but nice in person. You said you wanted to do a video. You said you were friends. You said there was no issue, and then you go to all these podcasts, and it's a completely different tone. It's just so
else they can get views on the internet.
No, honestly, I thought you might be doing something to me when you were pulling up here, but now I know you're in here, I feel okay.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, that's just a piece of proof.
Well, you guys have been...
But that doesn't make... that kind of person is not your friend. You don't owe them any kind of loyalty at all.
Right.
They're a bad person. And
so he's saying the reason that he's justified in snaking...
You need to learn the truth about Hitler, the Holocaust, and the Nazi Party. The Holocaust was a myth /
He's got talk to speech on
propaganda. Hitler banned...
Yeah, we might have to go past this. We don't need a fucking history lesson right now, bro. We don't need it. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry.
Me and do this and...
I actually think the lesson here for me, because I'm a full-grown man, I'm always trying to draw lessons from it. My lesson here is not anything to do with internet or what they think or comments or people's opinions of me. My lesson doesn't come from the song. My lesson doesn't come from the backlash, none of those things. My lesson here is to stick to my morals about avoiding.
Could someone send me the link when he was talking on the podcast last year about how apologizing would...
Why should I hang around with people who will put me in jail for their clicks? Would you hang around with someone who would do something which is going to put you in a...
You invited me to the party, dude. Like you said, I should come. You told Cloud that, yeah, and then you were nothing but nice in person. You said you wanted to do a video. You said you were friends. You said there was no issue, and then you go to all these podcasts, and it's a completely different tone. It's just so...
That's because what happened afterwards, Sneako. It happened afterward. The way you handled everything, the way you everybody just kind of turned on everybody and kind of pointed the finger, and it wasn't prior to that. He was fine. He was copacetic. Everything was good. It was just the way you guys handled it afterward.
So they can get views on the internet.
No, honestly, I thought you might be doing something to me when you were pulling up here, but no.
Steiny's trying to make it about himself. He's trying to put himself right in the middle of this thing, and he might, but I don't know when did this come out, because I'm sure he got backlash for this shit. I hope people made fun of his ass.
I know you're in here, I feel okay.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, that's just a piece of proof.
Well, you guys have been...
But that doesn't make... that kind of person is not your friend. You don't owe them any kind of loyalty at all.
Right.
They're a bad person. And
so he's saying the reason that he's justified in snaking...
You need to learn the truth about Hitler.
We're gonna zip through this, because we don't need to. Sneako knows what the fucking Holocaust is.
Shit's over. It happened. Let's focus on what's happening right now.
I agree.
You say, oh, Hitler was this, Hitler was that. Whatever. It's over. He's dead. The Nazis are done. It doesn't exist. Germany's different. World War II is over.
Yep.
Regardless, it's like harping on the flat Earth forever.
Kicking a dead horse.
The Earth is flat. How does that change your life? It doesn't. So let's talk about what's affecting our lives now. What we could use our influence and our voice for now. Right? We're getting subverted by Israel. All of our money's going there. They're trying to bring us into war with Iran. Let's talk about what's relevant. This is just like these conversations, these schizo conversations, they don't push the needle. They don't benefit anything.
Karma will deal with him, and I should have known better. When Clav and Nick said, we want to bring Sneako, I said 5 times, I don't like him, he's weird. And I was proved right. So the lesson here is to stick to my morals and avoid pieces.
There was something that happened when Andrew lived in Romania and Sneako went to his house. Something weird happened. He's not saying it out loud yet, but I'm sure he's got it in his back pocket ready for when Sneako pulls out his main card or his secret weapon. Something happened.
I don't like him. He's going to have to live the rest of his life insignificant.
Is he the only person to blame in the situation?
I don't know if it's about...
If I'm insignificant, you wouldn't be on a podcast tour justifying snaking me. If I'm insignificant, then this wouldn't be an issue.
Well, because you're the one talking about him. Nobody else is. Clav is not talking about him. Myron's going about his business, and the other Waller, he's not even around, so it doesn't matter. You're the only one talking about it, and then he's feeding into it. And I'm sure you're getting asked to go to do these podcasts and everything. I mean, but maybe you're not going because I don't know.
When you talk about something pressing, you could talk about Minneapolis. You could talk about war in Iran. You could talk about so many. You could talk about.
He will eventually. I'm sure he's just getting his foot in the door.
The Matrix. But the reason you're doing this is because I am significant. Is because I have influence. Because people are turning.
You do.
To me.
You do.
The reason that you block me is because I'm racing you on every post. Because you're coping for the fact that everybody's calling me Top G now.
Why don't... This is the podcast that's going to kick ass. It would be you two, one-on-one. Bang. With a mediator in the middle. I'm trying to think of who it could be. Somebody that's very good at interviewing. I think maybe like Bradley Martin or something. Someone you guys are both both okay with. That could just control everything. But mainly you two talking.
I'm Top G.
It'll happen. You're not Top G.
I'm not even the person. I don't care about viewers. I don't care about money.
Yes, you do.
It doesn't matter to me. Yes, career-wise, but the ultimate goal is something much bigger, right? But you doing this is like, okay, I'm more famous, so it's fine. He's a bad person, so I could snake him. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You didn't have that energy to my face. Everybody saw it. Everybody's seeing that you're fraudulent. This is what a snake is.
Sneako.
Blame. I don't blame. I'm saying that I want to avoid that particular person.
This is what happens when two people just talk, and don't talk to each other. Has there been one sentence or one text or one call exchange between you two? I'm like, Sneako, I like you. I do. And Andrew's not here for me to talk to you. And I'm not talking to you either, but you're reacting to every single clip that he does. I haven't seen Andrew really react to any clip that you did. Because all you're doing is reacting to him. You just got to back off a little bit, Sneak. You know?
He was the one who put on the song.
And now, again, I wanted to avoid him, but you didn't. Guy, you didn't. You told me to come. You're retracting consent right now. It's like just like the girls that are accusing you of human trafficking. They'll sleep with you and say, I regret it, so I retract consent, and now it's great. No, that's not how it works. You agreed to it. Sorry. That's not how it works. You invited me. You enjoyed the song when it was there. You were turning up. Tristan was having a fucking blast when it was playing. And now it's the worst thing ever, and you apologize. That's not how it works.
And Sneako keeps jumping back and forth too. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do enjoy Sneako as a content creator. He's just getting back in. He's very intelligent, and he has great views, great ideology. But this is like just the high school drama, man. Like, you guys gotta stop.
Works.
It's annoying, man. It's annoying. It's like, oh my God, guys, stop.
He's been the one kicking up a fuss ever since. He's the one who keeps...
And here I go. I'm sitting here reacting to it. So I guess the pot calling the kettle black a little bit. Whatever.
You know, making these clips.
Just giving my views and input from the outside.
This whole subject to me is boring.
Yeah.
It's been 12 days. Like, who gives a...
Right.
But yeah, the lesson here for me is avoid pieces of people, and he can continue to make his streams and insult me and say what he wants to say, and I'll continue to do big important.
Again, and then he goes on more. He can insult me and do this and do content. You're doing content about it. You're insulting me. You just called me a piece of shit. And then, but he's good.
Myron is such an idiot. He calls people stupid, yet because of his antics, he ruined everyone's friendships.
Not true. Not true. Not true at all. Myron stands on his own grounds, stands on business, and practices what he preaches. Myron, like I said at the beginning of this, is the ultimate Top G now. Andrew has slipped down, way down. Andrew is very intelligent as well, and he's lived the life, and he does make sense when he talks. But Myron has honor, has morals, and he has looked out for everybody. I haven't heard him really talk to, but he defended Sneako to everybody, and he did not give a fuck what anybody said. Anybody. Not one person, because he doesn't lie, and he doesn't grift, and he speaks what he says and how he feels. So he doesn't have to fucking lie. He doesn't have to say what he justify what he says.
And put all you guys in this situation. Bro needs to learn how to read the room.
He didn't. Everybody put everybody in this situation. Everybody is to blame. If you watch the live stream with Sneako and Clav and them invited Myron, which happened to come in, and everybody just happened to fall, and it's like all the things that ingredients came, and then the nuclear bomb went off. It was a matter of time. You put that many fucking dicks and that many egos in one place, Something's bound to happen.
No, Myron's not stupid. Myron's not stupid.
Not at all.
There's something to say about professionalism and optics.
Things in big business
Not
and
when
being
he,
one of the most well-known people
not when he talks like how he is. Myron, that is Myron's business.
on the planet.
Yeah.
And our paths will go different ways, and I'll matter and he won't. And he can sit there in his little New York apartment.
So my last comment on...
I'm in Miami, little bro. You live in Romania, which is a third world country. And
Yeah, that is the thing. That Andrew, is he American? Is he an American citizen? Like he always. It's confusing, man. It's confusing.
you're going to talk. New York City is extremely expensive. I live in my apartment in Manhattan. Is a penthouse, is a balcony. It's like.
He's doing well. You're doing well. I live in upstate New York, and it's very expensive up here, but it's nothing compared to the city.
I'm rich. You're broke! I'm wealthy in what matters. I'm wealthy in principle.
Is he playing his card?
In my morals, in my beliefs, and what's right.
I think so, right?
That's why I'm top G. Top G has nothing to do with money, has nothing to do with status, this stuff. Being top G is about what's in here, heart. That's why you're doing this Coke tour.
Maybe, yes.
And if this is what makes you who you are, if money and status and wealth and fame, first off, it's not 2022 anymore, little bro. It's not. Cobra, it's not. You don't have the influence that you want.
Sneako is correct. Andrew is on his descent, and he's trying to grab back on irrelevancy.
Tad, everybody knows it. I'm not going to say you fell off because I don't like that rhetoric, but it's just, let's be real, it's not the same anymore. Back then, you would have been on the Nelk Show. Now you're with Steiny by himself. I like Steiny. This is the side podcast compared to Full Send.
Full Send ain't
it's not
even
the
Full
same
Send
rhetoric.
anymore.
If this is 2022, you'd be having this conversation on Joe Rogan. Like, and now you're at the point.
Somebody does need to go on Joe Rogan, but he probably don't give a shit about all this either.
You're going to probably.
I want to see Asmongold on Joe Rogan.
The Matan Evans show. You're gonna do a podcast with Tyson Hockley instead of Joe Rogan. No disrespect, but it's a difference.
Well, on that topic is, you're included in the band from every club and restaurant in Miami?
No idea.
You don't know?
I don't know.
If you are, is that a problem?
Nobody besides Steiny goes to those places anyways.
For you?
I did this.
Personally, I don't.
But what a shallow fucking thing for Miami to do, man. Holy shit. Not only do they overcharge everybody around the area with everything, they just let known drug dealers operate in there. They let girls get done whatever they're done to them, but yet they're going to get mad about that. Come on, what a fucking double standard, man. That's embarrassing for the whole Miami as a whole. Like, what the fuck, man? I guess Jewish people really do rule the world. They're really showing their true colors, and I guess they're pulling their little fucking uncircumcised dicks out.
I think I am, because I think they said that because they don't want streams like that taking place anymore, and I think they know that
How much popularity it brought to that fucking club, man?
a lot of those people go into those establishments, they're going to be streaming and causing problems, etc. If me and my brother, without any of them, turn up to a restaurant or a club, I'm sure it's going to be 100% fine.
Yeah.
And so you can also hear the grave mistake that he made, and that the Copen 4-1, they should have just said we just turn the song off in the van, right? Even though it's a van, it's America, but their egos are too big.
Did they really know that they were pulling up to the club at the time that they were? I thought they were all just having a good time. Myron put on Sneako put on the song, and Myron loved it because Sneako was trying to make everybody have a good time. Before the backlash of the night afterward, everybody was having a good time. Everybody was talking, smiling, having a good time. Even you had Nick Fuentes there, the most radical person of you all. Well, Myron's up there too. But does anybody even remember he was there? Like, holy shit.
And the second one was that they never respected me. Andrew and his brother never respected me. Some people...
Because something happened at his house that was strange. And maybe you need to address it before he does. Is it really that weird? I don't know, man.
Say it's a jealousy thing. Maybe they just thought I was this young, irrelevant streamer. Doesn't matter. But...
something weird happened. I can't put my finger on it, and I'm not going to insinuate, but something weird happened.
The disrespect was a grave mistake because
Because you wouldn't be so emotional about this either, bro. If something weird didn't happen out there.
Was a great ally, but also could have been a good person to keep within their circle, right? Because I saw an alignment. I saw a similar fight. When he called me up when I got banned everywhere, largely in part to supporting them, he said, if I'm Morpheus, you could be Neo. We're going to fight big tech. We're going to go in the Nebuchadnezzar.
He does do a good impression of Andrew Tate.
Nebuchadnezzar or whatever. He's making all these Matrix analogies and stuff. I'm like, yeah, we're fighting the fight. We're going to go fight against the Matrix. We're not going to apologize. I believe in all this. I believed in then and I believe in it now. I haven't changed that. I could have been a very good ally. When they went to jail, I was the Gen Z streamers sticking up for them. I was the one speaking up when they went to jail, which I thought was unjust. But it was never reciprocated. And that's fine, but that was a grave error. Their lack of respect there. And I think the jealousy was maybe they saw somebody younger coming up who could replace them, but that wasn't my intention. I'm not here to replace. I'm not trying to do a great replacement. I wanted to...
I have to gather everything, but I'm thinking that you're thinking this way about him, and he was probably thinking the same way about you, that maybe you got the opportunity to go out there with him. He lent you a helping hand, and then maybe you were too attached, and you wanted to be too much of his Morpheus, or you too much of his Neo to Morpheus, and he just got annoyed. You were like the little brother that just never fucking left. Hey, what are you doing, Andrew? Hey, Andrew, where are we going? Where are we going tonight? What are we doing? I'm assuming you're like that, but I can't come to conclusions yet. I'm just making assumptions.
Be on the same